What are your thoughts? I'd love to be able to get a little bit of interaction besides just like, hey, that's great. What are your thoughts in regards to what's one thing that so far is sort of new to your brain, whether it's what we're talking about right now for the pipeline or anything at all?
So for me, I mean, essentially that again, it kind of goes back to like that 10 conversations a day can potentially result in $150,000. Like that like smacked me in my face. So that was really good. And then just again, just kind of just taking steps, right? Like just the process and kind of going through the process and going through each step week to week, from Flourish to lead generation to now discussing like how to convert and essentially continue to build that pipeline. And again, it's not going to happen immediately. It is a marathon. So I mean, all those things are good. Just pace it, follow the plan, follow the path, and the business will begin to flourish. So that's what I took out of everything we've discussed so far today.
Thank you, John. There's one request that I have. I'd like for you to remove. I agree 100. I agree with you 93.7% of what you just said.
All right.
Here's how you can take it from 93.7 to 100. I want you to consider that first statement that you said to remove the word potentially. You recall what the first sentence was?
10 conversations a day to earn 100. So fair enough. So 10 conversations a day to earn $150,000 a year.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking for earn. I was looking just to remove potentially. Because what you said the first time was, well, if I had 10 conversations a day, I could potentially make $150,000. No. You have 10 conversations a day, 5 days a week, you will earn $150,000. Okay? You see the difference in that?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like there is no potential in that. You will. You just got to have the 10 conversations a day. What's that, Johnny?
You do the numbers on it, right? 10 conversations a day on average, right? On average, we'll just say we convert 2, right? 2 out of those, 2 per month, right? That's 24 sales. And then what is your average sale in the area?
$10,000 right? Commission.
$10,000 commission.
That's at a 1% conversion rate. That is at a 1% conversion rate. That's 200 conversations a month. 2 closings out of that is a 1% conversion rate.
You just got to get to those 10 people to have a conversation with. That's. Yep.
Hey guys, write this down. If you're not getting the numbers, if that's not a true statement, then here is the solution to it. One of these is sort of a paradox. But if you're not hitting your goals financially, one of these 3 things is happening. You're either not saying it often enough, meaning that you're at 0 rather than 10, or at 1 rather than 10, or at 2 rather than 10. So you're either not saying it often enough, you're not saying the right thing, meaning you're saying, how's the weather? Rather than providing value and being able to understand how to skillfully convert them to closing, to appointment, or you're not saying it to the right person. So you're either not saying it often enough, you're not saying the right thing, or you're not saying it to the right person. It's only one of those 3 things, or a combination of them. That's it. So if you're having 10 conversations a day and you're not, hitting those numbers, but again, I said that with so much certainty because even if you don't know what to say and you're saying it to the wrong people and you have 10 conversations a day, you'll still succeed. Okay? Even if you don't know what to say. And even if you go to the mall, I mean, I'm not going to recommend that, right? Particularly, wear a mask, whatever, right? But it's, if you know what to say, then you can improve your numbers. If you know who to say it to, you can improve your numbers as well, right? But just, it starts with saying it often enough. At some point, so for example, for many years, I had 20 conversations a day for year after year after year after year. Today, again, I said I average maybe about 100, but I don't really need to have that many conversations because I've gotten better skilled at the other two pieces. I've gotten better skilled at what to say and how to say it, and I've gotten better skilled at who to say it to. I go through my lead generation book and I look at it and I know that I have 45 minutes a day to book my appointment. I got to play triage. Okay. I've got to play triage to sit there and say, who is that next person? And I have to identify them like a target. And then that's the one I'm talking to. All right. So if you have less and less time, I don't have a lot of time. If you have less and less time, then you got to be better at identifying like, who am I going to target it on? If you got more time, you don't have to be as straightforward on that.